Off we go now. Let me share my screen. It's now okay. The meeting is streaming live onto the YouTube channel, which means if someone misses out now, they can basically be able to find it onto YouTube and catch it up from there. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started. I just want to confirm that it's now live on YouTube. Then off we go. All right. Let's start. So I'm going to share my whiteboard. I'm going to share my whiteboard. And off we go. All right, if you can see my whiteboard, give me one in the chat. If you can see my whiteboard, give me one in the chat. If you can see my whiteboard, just give me one in the chat and off we go. Okay. Am I still around? If you can still see my, if you can see my network is getting stubborn. Okay, let me change network device. Let me change my network supplier so that I don't lose out. Let me get to another device. Network source. Am I now loud and clear? I'm now on a different network. Okay. Because the other one was disturbing me. Good. All right. Okay. I hope now I'm clear. Now let's get to the topic right away. The topic is simple. And once you learn this, you're going to suffer with money. It's called RSI. What does this mean? Why is my board getting zigzag? So this is called R. We are going to discuss 3 topics. We are going to discuss this RSI. We are going to discuss compounding. And we are going to discuss setting your robot. These 3 by the end of the day. And I'm going to keep this as simple as possible. It's not a business presentation. It's people who are already in the business. Okay, let's start. What is RSI? RSI, simple. It stands for Relative Strength Index. Relative Strength Index. For the first time, ladies and gentlemen, you can use this to set a robot. You can use this to pick a coin. One of the biggest challenges in Royalq in Royalq is the ability to pick a coin. So now Royalq has solved this challenge by introducing the RSI. Now an RSI is just a smoothing line. The word is called a smooth line. It's just a smooth line. It's just a smooth line. And this line moves with the momentum of the market. It goes up when the market goes up. It goes down when the market goes down. It goes up when the market goes up. It goes down. It moves with the movement of the market. And this smoothing line looks at certain periods. But as it is moving, it has parameters. So I will draw a red line on top, and I will draw a black line in the middle. I will draw a black line in the middle. And then I will draw a blue line at the bottom. Now, friends, if you are seeking success, if you are looking for results in cryptocurrency or in trading are not got by people who know so much. Just get back in real life. People who are very successful are not people who are so much knowledgeable. No. The people that are very successful have learned the art of doing ordinary things in an extraordinary way. They do the same things, but they do them in an extraordinary way. So also when it comes to trading, you don't need to know so much. You just need to master a few things and do them in an extraordinary way. So let's get started. This RSI starts from the 0%. Then as the market keeps on moving, it also keeps on increasing. So it has journey to 50%. And also, let me draw another line on top here. So this line will move from 50 up to 100%. So it moves from 0 to 50 to 100. So those are the three parameters. But in between, we have two special lines. I will draw another line here. So let us say this is Mr. RSI. So Mr. RSI starts his journey from 0. The market starts moving, the market moves, it reaches here like this, it comes down a little bit, the market grows, it reaches here, comes down a little bit, the market grows, it reaches here, comes down back to 50, back here, then it grows back, it gets to 100. Not perfect. Now this is 0. And the line in between here is called 20%. And the line here is called 80%. So it means in between here, there are things like 70, things like 60, things like 40%, things like 30%, things like 20, 10%. So as it is moving. So when this line enters 80%, we basically say that this coin we are looking at has entered a zone we call overbought. It means the buyers have overbought this asset. Let me take a sip of water. Now, at the same time, when this line still starts from here, even sometimes it can come back to this line. Here we say the people who had bought this asset, they have now oversold. Now, trading is very simple. Trading is moved by two factors, demand and supply. Let me give a question. When there is high supply of tomatoes, when there is high supply of tomatoes, does the price of tomatoes increase or it decreases? When there is high supply, when there is high supply of tomatoes, does the price of tomatoes increase or it decreases? Today I'm going to be very slow. When there is high supply of tomatoes, does the supply of tomatoes increase or it decreases? Today I will not pray. But sometimes maybe you can give a wrong answer and maybe I give you $10. Maybe you can give a wrong answer and I give you $10. But the question is, when there is high supply of tomatoes, does the price increase or it decreases? Thank you. The price decreases. Now, also in trading, it is simple. The market moves on only two terminologies. One is called demand, and another one is called supply. Now, when prices are going down, are they creating demand or they are creating supply? When prices are going down, are they creating demand or they are creating supply? That is where people, that is where this is where people are now going to dance plasma. This is where, let me repeat. When the prices of tomatoes, when there is high supply of tomatoes, when there is high supply of tomatoes, does the price of tomatoes increase or it decreases? Can you give me the answer again? It decreases. So the price of tomatoes decreases because there is high supply of tomatoes. Now I have a question. When prices go down, when prices go down, when prices go down, does it mean that the market has created demand or it has created supply? The prices become lower. When the prices become lower, has the market created demand or the market has created supply? Relate this to tomatoes. You were typing demand. Relate this to tomatoes. Relate this to tomatoes. You know, sometimes the example is following the question. You are typing still demand. Relate it to tomatoes. When the prices of the market are going down, does it create demand or supply? It means that there is high supply of coins because they are very cheap. There is high supply. This is not economics, this is common sense. There is high supply of coins because they are very cheap. The coins are so many. Am I making sense now? The coins are so many, that's why they are cheap. And that is called, there is too much supply. Am I making sense? Today you will excuse me. For the first time, I'm taking so much water because I've been in this office this morning. Trying to see how I will be able to finish this training. Am I making sense to you now? Am I making sense? It means that the coins are so many. So when the coins are so many, it means there is too much what? There is too much supply. That's why prices are down. Is it clear? Is it clear? So when the supply is there, the supply automatically creates a demand. So now I have a question. Would you like to buy when the supply is too much? Or you would like to buy? Would you like to buy when the supply is too much? Or you would like to buy when the demand is too much? Give me some answer in the chat. Now let me ask it before you answer me. Let me ask it before you answer me. When the demand of tomatoes, because some people are now, when you are teaching, there are people who have overgone to school. They have a lot of knowledge. When the demand of tomatoes is too high, does the price of tomatoes decrease or increase? When the demand of tomatoes is too much, does the supply of the tomatoes increase or increases? People have overgone to school. Now they have a lot of knowledge running in their heads. Even when you are teaching something simple. I have a lot to do. When there is too much demand of tomatoes in the market, when there is too much demand of tomatoes in the market, does the price of tomatoes increase or it decreases? That will suffer with you until you understand. Now, you people who are typing that it decreases, are you? You people who are typing decreases, are you okay? Can you take water? There is high demand of tomatoes. Does it make the prices to decrease? Take some water before you give an answer. Take some water. If you are multi-skinned, don't confuse others. And some of you stop copying wrong answers. Understand. Don't copy a wrong answer, please. Don't copy a wrong answer. When you give a wrong answer, you don't deserve my USDT. Someone keeps on typing the wrong answer, wrong answer, wrong answer, wrong answer, wrong answer. You think I can give you because you are giving me a wrong answer? I just need common sense. Now, friends, the RSI also uses the same principle. Okay? The RSI also uses the same principle. This is 100%. This is 80%. This is half of the journey, 50%. This is 20%. And this is 0. So it starts from here. It means by the time it starts from here, it means that the market has coming down like this. I'm not so perfect, but I'm trying to make sure you understand. The market has been moving, coming down. So once it is in this area, it means there is too much supply. The prices are so cheap. The tomatoes are now cheap. So it means the people have oversold the tomatoes that the prices are now very cheap. And so immediately, because they are very cheap, there are more chances that if you buy at a very cheaper price, you have high chances to sell at a higher what? At a higher price. As simple as that. So once you buy when they are very expensive, when everybody has overbought, when everybody says tomatoes, 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 tomatoes is the best business and everybody buys tomatoes, it means that they are going to sell. And when they sell, the price will drop. As simple as that. So I have a question. Would you like to buy when everybody has overbought? Or do you want to buy when the prices are very cheap? Some in the chat. Would you like to buy when the prices are high? Or would you like to buy when the prices are low? Some answers in the chat. Would you like to buy when prices are high? Or would you like to buy when prices are high? Thank you. Now it means that the best time to buy is when the RSI is in the oversold area, when it is below 20%. When it is at 50, when it is between 50 and 80%, it means that the prices in between here, the market is neutral. It is neither in the oversold, nor is it in the overbought. Now I have a question. If A bought at oversold and B bought at 50, who of the two has more chances? Who of the two has more chances to make more profit? Who of the two has more chances to make more profit? Now, some of you are saying who bought at 50. You people were saying who bought at 50. Someone is disturbing me, giving me calls now. You people who are saying that the one who bought at 50. For you, if you're a businessman, for you who is a business, a tomato is $1. For you, you prefer to buy it when it is $5. You prefer to buy the tomato instead of buying it at $1. For you, you prefer to buy a tomato at $5, just as an example. How are you typing 50? Don't bring a lot of mathematics. Don't you know the challenge with I'm dealing with all the people. I'm dealing with all the people who have a lot of, but here we are using common sense. Keep your knowledge aside. Don't bring so much knowledge in these things. Me, I'm teaching simple things. Keep, you know, some of you have PhD, others you have 7 degrees. Yes, I'm dealing with older people. You are above 18, we are adults. Now someone doesn't want to call them old. When you start paying bills, you are already person. I see someone, don't call me old. Me, I'm very young. As long as you are paying bills, you are old enough. So stop complaining. Don't call me old. Don't call me old. As long as you are paying bills, you are old enough. So please, You have read a lot of books. Please don't bring so much knowledge. Me here, I'm teaching common sense. Me, I'm not teaching that too much knowledge you have. Keep me simple. Now, this RSI has 3 lines. It has a line that looks at it has a line that looks at 6 candles. It has a line that looks at 12 candles. And it has a line that looks at 24 candles. And this is what I want to explain. The RSI, there are 3. One we remove, and another one we remove, and all of them are in your Royalq because we are getting there. And another one we remove. I'm not the RSI, but I'm trying to show you. And another one we remove. There will be 3. The black one in my example is a 6. This one is a 12, and this one is a 24. They will not be of the same size. Now, what does this mean? That's what I want to explain. Then we go practical. Then we compound and move away. Now, these ones, the 6, this one, 6, it is dealing with very short-term trades. Short-term. Very short-term trades. It reacts quickly to price changes, making it suitable for day trading and scalping. If you want to scalp, however, it can be more prone to false signals due to sensitivity. Then this 12 offers a balance between responsiveness and reliability. It is commonly used by swing traders who aim to capture mid-term market movements. This one, it is better for long-term trading strategies. It smoothes out the market noise and provides more reliable signals for traders who focus on long-term trades. In summary, there is no one that is better. I will not say that the 6 is better, the 12 is better, the 24 is better. If you want a quick trade, you go in for 6. If you want a moderate, you go in for 12. If you want a long term, you go in for 24. So because these lines, this one responds very fast to market changes. This one, 50-50. This one, very slow. If you have understood, when we talk about an RSI of 6, an RSI of 12, and an RSI of 24, give me a yes in the chat. So that now me, I go practical, and then I end the call. If you have understood, give me a yes in the chat. We go practical, I end the call. Now there were people, he's going to teach so much, he's going to teach so much, he's going away. They are complicated, as simple as that. The lesson is very important. He's going to teach so much. Hey. Simple. So those of you who came with iPhone, let me record him. Those of you, you even where you're seated, you have a flask of water. Some of you even went to an extent, you bought popcorns. You have taken, you thought you need to take so much popcorns to understand. This is very simple. So I see someone I was teaching, then you have been biting biting chicken. Now you are telling me no. So I was teaching, you were busy. You were salivating at the same time, you are learning here. So instead of you learning RSI, you were biting the thigh of a chicken. By the time I am finishing, you repeat. Leave the chicken. Let me repeat for the last time. Leave the chicken for 1 minute only. Then you continue with your bite later. And put it away, because I don't want to teach as you salivate. By the time I reach 12, you're already touching it. You want me to finish, then you bite. Now look at this one. Why are you taking a jackfruit at this night time? Some people, they give you answers and you start thinking. Now this is the RS I am teaching the last time, then I go practical. It is a line that moves with the movement of the market. When the market goes up, it goes up. When the market goes down, it goes down. It is not perfect. So as it is moving, when it is starting, it starts from the zero. Then it moves, keeps on moving, going through different percentages until the market performs 100%. Now, from zero, it has where it reaches halfway of its journey, which is 50%, before it reaches 100 from zero. Now, from zero, if it is below 20, we say that this coin has been oversold. It has been oversold. When it goes up to 80 and it goes above 80, we say that this coin has been overbought. When it is in between 80 and 20, we say that it is neutral. It is not overbought and it's not oversold. Now, the beauty is, these lines are three. They are not one. I'm going to show you on your Royalq. There are three. The first line is a 6. It looks at the history of the last 6 candles. The second line is a 12. It looks at the history of the last 12 candles. The third line is a 24. Is a 24. And it looks at the history. I'm back. But network is not allowing, but let me tell you, I will not stop. But are we following? So we are going to go practical, and you are going to see that these things are easy. Now, these lines are 3. The first line of 6, for it moves very fast, like this. Wherever the market is going, it's where it goes. Simple as that. The second line of 12, for it is slower. It is a little bit slow. It is not as fast as the other one for 12. For what? For 6. Then this one for 24, it is more slower because it looks at the last 24 candles. Am I now making sense? So if you are looking to move out of the coin faster, you are looking for faster trades, I would recommend a 6 RSI. And make sure you use the 6 RSI when it is in the oversold. Give me one in the chat. Because you want to enter when it is below 20. Why? When you use a 6 and it is above 50 and the market changes like this, you can go in floating loss. But you want to buy when it is below 20 because it is faster. Give me a yes in the chat if I'm clear. Give me a yes in the chat if I'm clear. Let me tell you. Let me tell you a funny story today. Today, I was moving in Masaka City. And I found what they call, in English, they call them, in Uganda, they call them enkofu. But in English, they call them, I think, genuine pearls. The genuine pearl, genuine pearl. Enkofu. What is enkofu in English? Professors, that one. Genuine, that one, yes. the, the genuine falls, enkofu. English. Now, let me tell you something funny. I stopped the car, but I never had the cash. So I went in my Royalq. As I was discussing with the guy the price, I got my $500. I entered RSI of 6. Profit. He was still insisting. I entered again, profit. Then I used my profit to buy the genuine falls using the 6. I put in many coins. Then I told him, do you have a line? Then I paid. So don't joke with this 6 moving, this 6 RSI. It is very, very, very sweet. Yes, very, very sweet. I've even changed my policy. Before I buy a commodity, I first use the 6 RSI to make a profit. If I'm going to buy a handkerchief, I tell the handkerchief seller, wait before I buy, wait. Then I enter with my RSI. Then I needed to pay the handkerchief with the profit, not my money. Yes, we have suffered with floating loss for a long time. I have even, I'm going to show you, I have dreamt again now. Yes, I want to buy a new car. I'm not going to use money that I've made in the past. I'm going to use the money using RSI. The profit is the one that's going to buy the car. The RSI is so sweet. Are we ready for practical? Now I want to go practical. Even you people who I have promised the money, I'm fast making it. So when I make it, I pay you here on Zoom. By the time I finish, I make your profit. Then so if you hear me, I've given you $10. I have to first make the $10 before I give it to you, because this one is another subject. Why has Royalq been delaying us so much like this? Even I'm worried my wife might go away, because now at night I am on the phone. I'm worried she might go. Is she hearing me? The whole night I'm on the phone. I'm worried because this RSI can kill you. So I'm worried. I'm worried because she might run. I'm sweat the whole night. I'm sweat. So now let's go practical. Let's now go practical. Those who hate money, this is not for you. This is not for you. This is not for you. Bitcoin is at $61,000. This is my wife's account. You see, this is my wife's account. My wife is a V3. You see, she has made the profit. People are doing sweet. Now, those of you who don't want to test it, to share royalty, you see, this is my wife's account. She's sharing. We are sweet. Everybody in our family is doing sweet. This is my wife's account. It's not mine. This is not my account. You see, free money. Now people are getting annoyed. Okay, now let us enter sweet. The day I found the royalty. Even when I'm online and people say it is a scam, it will go away. I don't quarrel. I know they don't understand. Now, this is royalty. The market is pumping. You even do not get worried about the pumping. Now, we are going to look for coins. Let us pick back as an example. Are we there? Double tap on your screen to see clearly. Double tap on your screen to see clearly. Double tap on your screen to see clearly. Now, Royalq has done very well. Down here, where there is RSI, it has named it for you. The first RSI is a 6 RSI. So it will give you which number it is on. It is at 46. Then the middle one is a 14. Then the last one is a 24. So it will tell you that the RSI of 6 is at 45%. The RSI of 24 is at 40%. Give me one in the chat if that is clear. Give me one in the chat if that is clear. I see someone. I will not understand it. I will not understand it. Me, I understand it. Even when you tell me it is a 60, I don't see it. I will not understand. You will understand it. You will understand it. When you open the coin down here, no, it is not clear because it is on my phone, but it is on your phone the other side. When you open the coin, I don't know whether people invited people here who don't have the robot. When you open the coin, down here there is the word RSI. RSI. This one, the 24, the first one is a 6, the middle one is a 14. So it will tell you that this one for 6 is at 70. This one for 24 is at 49. Those are the two that I want to put my focus on. Is that clear? Is that clear? Let me know. Is that clear? Is that clear? As simple as that. Don't overthink. The challenge in this world, we have people who overthink. Even when you tell them something simple, they overthink about it. The RSI will tell you that the RSI of 6 that moves faster is now at 70%. I told you when we draw this line, it is heading to 100. It's now at 73%. This one of 24 is at 49%. Is that clear? As simple as that. Don't complicate. The challenge, we now have professors, we have doctors, we have people with degrees. We also have people who have looked for money for a long time, and they are getting tired. Don't get tired. Keep things simple. I see there is an engineer here. Is he still thinking about the engine? There is a plumber here who's thinking about the pipe we never connected from work today. Leave all aside D. Keep this simple. Now let's continue. We are not going to go into this today. What we are going to do, we have now seen that this is on 72. But you see, with the RSI, you don't care. Whether the coin, the 6 is on 72, for you, you are waiting when it drops down. Give me a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Even if it is at 80, for you, you are waiting when it gets down to 20. And that's what we want to see. Even if it is at 90, am I making sense? Even if it's this coin that is on top and it is at 90, for you, you are waiting when it is going to drop down. That's what we want to set. We want to set our robot that when the 6 RSI will go in the oversold, that's when our robot will buy. Give me a yes in the chat if I'm clear. So we don't care whether the coin is at 90%. We are waiting until the market will drop in the oversold area. Is that clear? Now let's set. So we are going to set our robot. So I'll tap on create, Martingale strategy bot, create. We are creating our own strategy. So let me say we have put in all the settings. Now, there are two things you are going to set here, most importantly. One, the take profit. The take profit. Make sure your take profit is very low. You can take from as low as 1.2. You can take 1.3, maximum take 1.5. Do not put a take profit. Am I clear? Am I clear? You can put 1.2. You can even put 1.1. You can put 1.2. You can put 1.3. My focus is on the take profit. By the way, even if you change this callback and you make it 0.01, why? You want your robot to get out of the market as fast as possible. You want your robot to get out of the market as fast as what? As fast as possible. If you have understood this small part, give me a yes in the chat. I've seen Shiba Inu pumping. Is it true? Give me a yes in the chat if you have understood on the take profit. You want your robot to get out of the market as fast as possible. Now there are people who are here. You see me, I crammed the start small, win big. You see me, I'm a start small, win big strategy. They told us our take profit is always 3%. I want to go back to our take profit of 3%. You see me, I use run strategy. So I want the run strategy is always 3%. Be flexible. This is not religion. Be flexible. This is not religion. You see me, my upline told me that when you are taking profit, you always take 2%. He's my mentor. He's my coach. He told me, my upline told me, is he the creator of Royalq? You see, when my upline is my mentor, you see, I like my upline so much. Be flexible. Stop typing, my upline told me. These things are editable. I clear. Take little profit to get out of the coin as fast as what? As possible. Now, the rest I'll leave you. You can do as you want. Now, my focus is on the take profit. My next focus is here. Do you see where it is written advanced settings? People dying with me with AI, leave me alone. I'm not here to explain what AI means. The rest of the settings you can do as you want. My focus is here and here. If you, the rest is up to you. If you don't know what AI means, I'll explain on Friday. Now let's get here. This is where the business is. So our strategy period is one shot. In the coming days, I will show you how we use the same strategy in cycle, but it is one shot. Now I'll come on. Instead of trigger price, so when should the robot buy the first time? The robot should buy the first time using RSI. So I tap on RSI. Now our RSI, we want a 6 RSI. Why? Because for it moves very what? Very fast. Am I clear? Am I clear? Am I clear why we are putting a 6 here? Because for it moves very fast. Then you want it to buy in the oversold area. So when the market will come down below 20, it will buy. When it rises, it gives you a profit. This is strategy. I'm even going to sit down and I have told my wife we are going to make a wedding, but all the money is going to come from RSI. I've told my wife we are going to make a wedding. So I'm here seated. I don't RSI. Hey, so I'm going to collect the money here because this RSI moves very fast. I will make a profit. I cannot use my capital for the wedding. RSI. Hey. Oh, even I have edited my plans. I was going to buy a car. The profit first from RSI. No, this is great. I have a testimony. I don't know whether Mamuti can share. Mamuti, today, how many trades did you take? When I taught in the morning, she's here. Mumiti, I don't know that she will unmute and say hi, but you know it is very late now in Dubai. But ask her just to unmute. Let me ask her. Yeah, but let me ask her to unmute. Yes.
Okay, I've done that.
Good evening, leader. How are you?
I'm blessed. Thank God for everything. And thank you for your amazing training. Good evening, everyone from Dubai. Thank you for this opportunity. You know, I private chatted Leader Julius earlier on just to ask him a question. And I told him within a day, that is yesterday, I've closed almost 20 trades with the RSI. It's just that my team member, most of them miss the morning Zoom meeting. And I asked him for the recordings. So doing this evening was a very good one, and I really do appreciate. So it has really been working. It has been working. Thank you very much.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you because now in Dubai they are paying people's salary in crypto.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying my reader.
Yeah, they are really doing a lot in Dubai. Anybody in Dubai should really take Royalq very serious because they are paying salaries now with crypto, houses, everything, even small day-to-day shop, you can pay with your cryptocurrency here in Dubai. It's really amazing. Thank you very much for all you do, Leader Julius.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much. Our great leader. She has shared. What? Now there are people who are in my chat. What about the first you told T? What about the first one greater than 30? La 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 la. It is also there. Be flexible. Don't die on, you see, we use the other one of greater than 30. This one is a profit killer. Hey, you wait when the coin drops in the oversold faster. Your robot will be able to give you profit. When I'm teaching, I'm not killing my previous lessons. Am I clear? My previous lessons remain valid. This one is a profit murderer. It gives profit. This is Mponye Eric. Mponye Eric today made $168. I don't know that Mponye is a Ugandan. I don't know he can unmute himself. Mponye is a Ugandan staying also in Dubai. I don't know what's the problem. Dubai people have really become a very big problem in making money. Mponye Eric. Mponye Eric, are you around? I don't know. He might be tired. So this one, yes, he's here. Let me ask him to unmute. Good evening, sir. How are you? I see, but he can't unmute. Okay. I see his hand is up, so you need to unmute. There is a notification. Good. Good evening, Eric. How are you?
I'm good, my leader. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
What is your experience so far with the RSI?
Even I don't know how to explain because this RSI is something else. For sure. For sure. Good evening, everyone. For sure, I would recommend you to use this strategy. For sure, it's working. Yeah. Use this one. I think this one is much better than greater than 30. This one is much better.
Okay, thank you so much, Mponye Eric. Mponye Eric is a Ugandan staying in Dubai and is enjoying money. Thank you so much. Enjoying money. He's a Ugandan staying in Dubai. Now, I also have here Lida Doris, but for her now, I don't know if I will invite her because she's usually a usual suspect. Now, when it comes to settings, if you have understood how you set up this, today I will just teach a 6. I don't want to confuse you. This one, because you'll be using 15 minutes, it's very easy to use and it will not bring you issues. Now, let's go to setting up your robot. But there are other options that I will talk about. If you are looking for a single return, you could also decide if you are very fearful, you could add on a second, you use this one and the second one. So you can put up an RSI of 6 and an RSI of 24. The robot will always wait. The robot will always wait for these conditions to be fulfilled for it to buy. Sodo is here. He was able to kill 13 trades. This RSI is another subject. You can make money and suffer with money. But I want to share something. Make sure you trade with the margin calls. We have all our different strategies. You can use the bye-bye poverty. You can use the start small, win big. The super start small, win big. You can use the bull run strategy. Any of our strategies, they are very. Am I clear? Any of strategies, they are very fine. Am I clear? Margin calls are a must. You must have margin calls. The settings can remain as they are. You can use any of the strategies. We are not analyzing the market. Have I talked about market analysis here? No, I don't need to analyze the chart. I just come here, pick my coin, set it, and I go. Someone is asking me about AI. What is AI? Just understand what it means. This will delay your for buying more. Let me see. The AI will delay your robot for buying your margin calls. If you want to buy faster, switch off AI. If you want your robot to buy slow, switch on AI. The AI margin call is for your wallet management. What is the minimum? It's up to you. For example, me, I'm trading $1,000 per coin with this strategy. Me, I'm trading $1,000 per coin. Yes, I don't joke. I don't joke. Yes, and I love it. There is no trader that gives me less than $10. So if I was like a Sodo, I 13 trades, I'm sure of $130. Someone is saying I'm not clear on how to get the signal. The time frame is fixed to 15 minutes. You are not looking for a signal. You are not here to look for a signal. Let me explain. I come here. I pick SWI just randomly. I tap on trade setting just randomly. Martingale strategy, create, next. I want my robot to buy. Just tap on trade setting. Then I come on advanced settings. I want my robot to buy when the RSI of 6 enters the oversold. As simple as that. Is that easy or is hard? The settings are okay. You are setting your coin as normal. You are setting your coin as normal. Is this hard or easy? You are setting your coin as normal. You must set with margin calls. This is not gambling. You must trade with margin calls. Don't trade without margin calls. Someone is still asking me about AI. I have told you, if you want your robot to buy your margin calls fast, switch off AI. If you want your robot to delay to buy your margin calls, switch on AI. Am I clear? Now someone is asking me, that 20 is for what? This war has not yet finished. This is the RSI. 20 means that the RSI, you want the RSI to buy when it is below 20, when it is in the oversold area. When it is in the oversold area. So you don't need to analyze the market. You pick a coin, give it your trade settings, then you trade. Is that hard or it is easy? Make sure your take profit is very small. I've said take 1.1, it's up to you, 1.3, 1.5. What of margin configuration? As normal as it has been. I don't know if I'm okay. Is there a way you can apply these settings in all coins? Come here and set your strategy. Come here and set your strategy. On mine, my strategy setting. Let me pick this one. Let me pick this strategy. Let me edit this one. 1.5, 0.01. One shot. But when you are here, you have created the strategy. Now, let us put it in all coins. I tap on strategy. I tap on the funnel. It is spot, all, martingale, sure. Then I tap on settings, USDT, all coins. Then I tap on trade setting, manually create, choose a strategy. I take this. I change the whole warehouse. By the way, I recommend on this strategy, if you use the sub because you want to get out of the coin faster. Then set trigger RSI. I would recommend if you are very fearful, you use both the 24 and the 6. You use both the 24 and the 6. The 24 and the 6. Then I said, it is going through all the coins. Have I answered you? Have I answered you? Good. Now someone is asking me, can you apply this on futures too? Yes, you can. To understand when it comes to futures, it is real loss. When the market changes, the things you can enjoy. So let me say I want to trade back in futures, but I haven't yet discussed this. We shall get there. But if you can try your luck. Trade settings, manually create, option. Now, this is the difference. That's why I have not come in here. So it is one shot. But here, you can pick RSI. You can also use it in features. So how many big coins do you want? The minimum is 19. And the leverage, maybe you go in with a 10x, but I haven't discussed leverage here. I don't want to cause confusion for now. I don't want to cause confusion. I will come in for futures later. I will come in for futures later. Talk about margin configuration. For what? It is normal configuration. Shiba Inu. Point of inquiry. Guys, let me first stop sharing my screen. Shiba Inu is pumping. God, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you are my love. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from where? Guys, the meeting has ended. Any other question? Any other question? Shiba Inu is baby. Guys, are we okay? wait. Questions? Another question? Another question? Friends, setting your robot remains as it has been. Oh my God. Now, anybody who can put up a hand for a question, because there is something happening in my Binance account. Anybody who has Shiba Inu is pumping. Anybody who has a question that is burning? Anybody who has a question, burning question? Don't ask me how to set your robot. The settings, you have not talked about how to compound. Okay. Okay, let me go into your point. Please don't ask me margin configuration. They remain as they have been in the past. Let me listen. Yeah.
My question is, can I put the RSI in the coin already moving?
No. You go new coins. The RSI just works for the time the robot is getting into the market. When should it go into the market? Shiba Inu. Hey, are you done with your question?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'm even sweating. Mercedes-Benz, have you finished my car? Because things, Mercedes-Benz, have you finished my car? Because things are now changing. Next. The coin starts pumping and you start looking at your dream car. Next question, please. Next person, strategy mode. Either sub-bin mode or sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Go in for sub-bin. I like sub-bin mode because there the robot uses my profit to move the current price closer to the average price. Mora, please unmute. Mora, please unmute. You are not unmuting, but your hand is up. Mora, I want to trade Shiba Inu like you. Yes.
My question is,
your voice is very low. Could you increase it a little bit? Please, could you increase
Capital.
capital?
Yeah.
How much capital?
Like, can it work on $100?
People with little capital, this is your time.
Hey.
Hey. It can even work on $10.
Are you sure?
Hey, don't even. Hey, this is your time. And if you have a strong heart, yeah, you can trade with more money with your $100.
All
It
right.
works, but you trade with margin calls.
Okay.
It is 15 minutes. The RSI only works with only 15 minutes time frame. Next, Carlo, please ask. Shiba Inu. my Mercedes Benz, my blabbers. Please, Carlo, can you unmute? Woo! My name. People are getting annoyed. Those on TikTok have a good night. Those on TikTok have a good night.
no,
Finance come to my friends.
my question goes like,
This one. You ask Kalu.
no,
This one that is talking about.
my question goes like, I was trying to set up a coin, but they are showing me that the buying callback amount to be higher or equal
Callback cannot do what?
to the call margin bill. That the buying callback amount to be higher or equal to the call margin bill.
Your answer
Hello?
is simple. You are making your buying callback very high. You keep it 0.1 or 0.01, it will buy.
Okay.
Make it 0.01 or 0.1, it will buy. Some questions I'm not going into details because I know what someone is about. Next, someone is saying, is the meeting recorded? Yes. I don't know how to set margin configuration. Please have a question. Have we put up trainings on our YouTube channel? Some answers in the chat. Have we put up trainings on our YouTube channel? Because people are asking me questions that we answer every day. Whatever you are looking for, we have already provided. But you don't want to participate in your own success. Every question you are asking me here, may I see how do I set margin calls? May I have never heard about margin. People don't want to watch videos. Can you help me get out of floating loss? Have more capital. I want to go on my Shiba Inu and see if my blabbers are reached. And I retire now. If I check and my blabbers has reached tomorrow in the morning, you will suffer with my. Immediately when I check when my blabbers has arrived on my wallet, tomorrow you suffer with my testimony. In the morning, very early. I can even travel now close night. I go and I buy. Close night. Contrary, how do you know that Shiba is pumping? Bro, I have Shiba. I have alerts on my Royalq. Now this one is not unmuting. Let me go to Zahara. But I'm not very serious. Someone is saying, show us your wallet. My wallet now. How does my wallet now become your problem? You want to see your, is it yours? Make a small capital. You have P2P in Somalia. I'm not sure. Go to Google and type in how to buy crypto in Somalia. Then you will get ways. Zara is not unmuting. Let me put more pure. Yes, Zara. Watch during the setting of RSI. Please, how do I get out of floating clock? Open more margin calls. Yes, Coach Mo.
Good evening, Coach Julius. It's just a supplement to what people are struggling with on the RSI. If we are to look closely, we have been doing what we call preset price, finding an entry in the market. Now Royalq is updating that part. How can we enter in the market in the smart way? That's why we are talking about the RSI here. It is the same thing like we were doing in preset. The settings are the same, but the method of entry to the market, now we are calling it RSI instead of presetting the price. So I just wanted to supplement to that the settings are the same, the strategies are the same. They can use any strategy as you have been saying, but they just need to understand that RSI is an entry. How do we enter the market? Yes. So that was my supplement to that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Why thank you so much, Coach Mopio. Why are people now praying for Shiba Inu to go down? Please stop your prayer. My coin was pumping recently. Yes, I'm seeing now.
Yes, Mr. Julius, good evening. Thank you for the wonderful lessons that you're giving us. You say that we are going to talk about compounding.
So I haven't handled compounding. Now let me share my screen very fast. Look here. It's very simple. Where is Bitcoin heading? Okay. Now I enter this coin local as an example.
Yes.
Remember, I need to analyze the market. And in my previous coin, I made $50.
Okay.
Am I clear? So my first buy
Yes.
amount was 10. So in the next coin, when I'm entering for the first time in the market is 10 plus 50. So my new first buying amount will now be $60. So I'm adding my profit to my capital for the first time.
For the first buying amount.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. Okay, Mr. Julia, thank you. I've understood.
Thank you. Someone is saying I used RSI a week before. Make sure you trade with margin calls. The RSI does not give a guarantee. Make sure you trade with margin calls. Am I clear? Make sure. That's why today I have only talked about the oversold area. Because there, yes, you might float. Margin calls, friends. So after you have put 60, you return back to your first buying amount. The AI is on, meaning the robot will buy slow, but the sub-bin mode, meaning the robot will buy fast. You have a lot of work to do. But you people, why don't you attend things? Sub-bin mode. The robot has 3 modes. And these modes are here. But today is not question and answer. There are 3. These modes are 3 and they are here. 1, call warehouse mode. This means that whatever the robot will buy, it will sell it at once. Then we have sub-bin mode. Sub-bin mode means that from the 50th call going down, each call is independent. But when you put your robot in sub-bin mode, when the robot will tell you the 50th call or the 6th or the 7th, it will not return your profit. It will use your profit to move the average price closer to the current price. So your profit will be 0. When you put in sub-bin mode real-time settlement, once the 5th call or the 6th call, your robot will return your profit. Me, personally, I want the sub-bin mode. Why? Because it helps me move my average price closer to the current price. What is AI margin call? If I tap on my margin configuration and I say, robot, when the market drops by 1%, then I put in a callback of 0.1. It means that when the robot will drop by 1% and rise by the buying callback of 0.1, the robot will buy. But let me tell you, when you switch on the AI margin call, you are saying, robot, when the market has dropped by 1%, look through and see, is this reversal near a support area? If it is not, the robot will not buy. It will wait for the market to find a nearby support. That's why it will buy. So I have explained. When you switch on the AI margin call, it means that your robot will delay to make continuous purchases. It will delay buying more margins. So if you want to manage your wallet and allow your robot buy at the right time, switch on the AI. If you are this kind of a trader who says, me, I want my robot to buy so many times, then switch off the AI margin call. I hope that one I've answered. Even those who are putting up their hands have left. I think it was their common question. Is buying the deepest coin more advantageous? You now have the RSI. I hope no one now can just go and buy a deepest coin. Am I clear? Now use the RSI. Do not just go and buy the deepest coin. Use the RSI to give you a right entry in the market. Since now I have explained this RSI today, and I have shown you to use the oversold, I'm going to post videos onto the YouTube channel that will talk about these others you can buy using the less than, the greater than. This now you know what 6 means and what the RSI means. So now I will openly find a coin and do a video about it. Now someone is saying, what about preset price? If you want to use preset price, you can use preset price. If you want to use RSI, you can use RSI. We are not ending our signals. Am I clear? We are not putting an end to our signals. Our signals will keep coming. We are creating a conducive environment where anybody can trade at any time. I don't know if explain the whole warehouse mode for me. People are coming very late. Allow me come to the end. Leader, do we buy a coin we want or the condition? Huh? Is it good to have only 2 margin calls? Please. I think it is okay. I come to the end of the call. I think it is okay. I come to the end of this call. You can use signal